Building a morning routine is the most effective weapon you can use to unlocking your productivity and finally changing your life. The mornings are when you've got the most energy, it is at its quietest because everyone's asleep and your mind is at its clearest. Now, this video I'm going to walk you through how to build a good morning routine. Now, the pillar of any good morning routine, the pillar of life, right? The pillar of how your brain develops is sleep. I know you're tired of hearing this, but the day you finally get this into your head, right, is the day you finally unlock your productivity and fulfill your potential. We need sleep. There's a reason why we spend a third of our day, a third of our life sleeping, okay? If you don't get enough sleep at a young age, you have a higher chance of developing things like dementia, right? That's how important sleep is to your brain. It's not like some dumb thing where it's like, oh, you're wasting 8 hours every day sleeping. You need sleep. Sleep is important. It is the pillar of how your body functions. If you don't sleep well, you're not going to perform well. If you're a student and you're cramming, you're pulling up all-nighters, chugging the Red Bulls and everything, you're losing so much potential. Do you understand that? Like if you get like 8 hours of sleep and you study the day before, they've done studies on this. Okay, if you get enough sleep the day before an exam, you will perform much better than anyone else who's crammed as much as they could. Okay, you need to make sure you get enough sleep. Like this is a non-negotiable. I need you to understand this. You need to have good sleep. This is how it'll determine how easy it is for you to focus. It'll determine how much energy you've got through the day, how much motivation you've got through the day, right? Like your testosterone production is dependent on your sleep. Okay, if that's enough to motivate you, you need to make sure you get enough sleep. I hope you've understood this. Okay, and before I get on to the next point, I want you to hit the subscribe button below so you can join the brotherhood and finally get some accountability and change your life. Okay, so the next tip I need to give you about building a morning routine is so I spoke about sleep before. You need to make sure you have a set time you go to sleep every day and the set time you wake up every day. That is the foundation of sleep so that your body can get used to sleeping at a certain time and waking up at a certain time. Okay, now that you've got that, when you wake up, don't go on your phone. Don't scroll, don't do jack. The only thing you should be able to do to go onto your phone is what I do, which is you go on your phone and just turn off the alarm. That's it. You shouldn't be doing anything else on your phone. Get up, go use the bathroom, do whatever you need to do. Then the next thing, exercise. Again, I hear it all the time, like you hear it all the time and people don't want to listen to this. Exercise. And you might be thinking to yourself, I prefer to work out at night, right? Maybe if I could convince you that like exercise, it helps the blood flow to your brain, right? Maybe the reason you're not a morning person or you're not productive in the mornings is because you're not exercising, because you're not getting enough blood flow to your brain. You're not energized. I can guarantee you, if you wake up, if you have a specific sleep schedule, you wake up, you exercise in the morning. After exercising, you've got all this energy flowing through you. You're a whole different person. So please do whatever you can to fit exercise into your morning routine. Just try it. Try it for a month, just doing it consistently. Okay, and for those of you that might say, well, I need to go to the gym and my lift is later or whatever, do like a 10-minute exercise. Okay, it doesn't even need to be anything crazy. If you still want to do like your heavy gym workout later at night, that's cool. Okay, do what I do. What I've been doing when I haven't been weightlifting, I'm going to get back into it. Go onto YouTube and literally just search 10-minute cardio workout, right? Or if you don't want to do cardio, do 10-minute push-up workout, whatever. Just search like a 10-minute home workout, whatever it is. Just not for your gains or anything like that. Just to get blood flowing to your brain. It's going to change how you feel about mornings. It's going to make you so much more active, right? It's going to give you so much more energy. Okay, and that's it. And then the fourth point I'm going to give you, which is the most important, or not the most important, I gave you the most important ones. This is where crunch time, this is where you're going to make the difference, is work. You need to do your work in the morning. Okay, like I said about the phone thing, it doesn't end like after exercising. It doesn't mean you can go on your phone now and do whatever. Jump straight into work. Okay, if you're going to school, make sure you go to school. Don't touch your phone, okay? Because what your phone does is that you're scrolling on things, there's notifications everywhere. Your focus is just getting depleted, right? Your attention, everything is competing for attention. It's just getting depleted. You want to cut that out as much as you can and just get into work, because I can tell you these are the best, you've already optimized for them. You've gotten enough sleep, you've exercised, right? You've optimized. Your brain this is the freshest it's going to be all day long. As the day passes, you're just going to get more and more fatigued and that sort of thing. This is the freshest. These are like your prime hours, right? These are your sacred hours. No one should touch them. They should be specifically for work. If you're going to school, just go to school and just focus and do your work. Come back home and do your work. If you're staying at home, if it's a weekend, if it's a holiday, whatever it is, if you're working from home, whatever, use 4 hours, right? The The studies show that the maximum that your brain can do like deep work for is 4 hours. So just aim for that. Just aim for 4 hours of deep work. You can split it up into two, have a break. Again, on the break, do not go on your phone, do not do anything like that. Just go out for a walk or do whatever, right? Do work. And another point I missed out, which has been recommended heavily by Dr. Andrew Huberman. He's a neuroscientist. He has said like one of the best things you can do for your productivity in the morning is going out and getting natural sunlight, right? So not artificial light, your lights and all of that. Natural sunlight. Just go out, spend like 5 minutes in the sun. If you're drinking your coffee or whatever, do that sort of thing. And another tip I can give you is do it fasted. Okay, I know it might sound crazy, like, oh, skip breakfast, that sort of thing. But like when your brain works well when it's fasted, right? Because like the motivation is running through you. You don't have any food. Your primal instincts kick in, right? Back in like the wild and that sort of thing. If you were hungry, that is like an indication that, oh, I've got no food, I need to go hunt for food now, I need to go and gather food. And your brain just starts excreting like testosterone and motivation to make you do that sort of thing. So you can tap into that and use it to optimize how hard you're gonna work, right? You can use it to fuel you, right? You can do that for the first 4 hours of your deep work. Like, I'm stressing to you, these 4 hours of your deep work are the most important. Everything needs to be centered around them. The amount of sleep you get, the time you're waking up, exercise, getting sunlight, and all of that, and fasting as well. It's all centered around making sure you get the most out of these 4 hours of deep work, because you have no idea how much you can get out of. If you do 4 hours of deep work every day, not even every day, 5 days a week for a year, bro, you are going to be so ahead, right? Not only with school, even if you use it to like set up a business or whatever it is, or just start something online, you're gonna be so successful. I'm telling you now. If you're able to do 4 hours of deep work every day, you're set. And that's all this is about. It's all about making sure those 4 hours are optimized and you've got focus. You're focused. And fasting, try it. Okay, just try it. Or maybe if this is all new to you, you can do the sleep is non-negotiable, right? The exercise I highly recommend. The not scrolling on your phone and that sort of thing is non-negotiable. Get good sleep and do not scroll on your phone before you've done your 4 hours of deep work. Those are the two main things. Exercise, I really recommend it. Even if you're not doing your lifting, just do a 10-minute a simple home workout. Just get your heart rate up. That's going to help you think more clearly and be more focused. And the sunlight as well, it's easy. Sunlight, going out and just getting some sunlight. Maybe you're in England or that sort of thing, then maybe you can get artificial sunlight, artificial light if you can't get sunlight. But yeah, just try the fasting thing. When the time comes, just try it. It will help you with like your focus, and then you can eat afterwards. Okay, and also try not to eat too many carbs. Those make you like sluggish and that sort of thing. I'm not saying like cut out carbs, but eat them like later in the day when you've finished all your work and that sort of thing. Because if you notice, I want you to pay attention the next time you have like a carb heavy meal, or even just like a big meal. And notice how you feel after that. You kind of just want to lie down, scroll on your phone, or even take a nap. That's what happens when you like eat too many carbs. So try not to do that before you need to do work. It's just going to make it harder for you. Okay, and that's all you need for a good morning routine. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below to join the brotherhood for accountability. And until next time, I'll see you boys.